In tutorial number 3, we're going to discuss the example number 3, which is about creating robot voices using ring modulation. So please open up example number 3, robot voice. And now you can hear my voice sounds like a robot. And because of the audio latency that unfortunately Android and Unity and OpenSoundLab have, it's a bit difficult for me to talk while also having my microphone signal here passing through the system, and I think it will be the same for you. So for that reason, the microphone object here is connected to a looper object, which can record clips of a predefined length. So what we're going to do first, before we talk about the ring modulation effect, is that we record a little sound snippet. The microphone here is, it's important to note that it's the distance to the microphone actually does not matter. So it's not a physical microphone. So if I move further away, the signal is not getting more quiet or something like that. The physical microphone is actually in your headset, which you always carry around with you. So the volume will also always stay the same. On the microphone object, you have a volume dial. Put it somewhere in the middle, amplification dial, and a mute button so that you can mute it afterwards then. But for now, so a looping length of 8 is good. And then let's record a quick snippet here. I switch to a black background so that you can see the recording being transcribed. Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android. Okay, so this has been recording one revolution, one cycle. I mute the microphone here, otherwise it will be added to the chain here. And now I turn up the effect again. So let's listen to this now. Okay, so what is happening here? In order to discuss this in more detail, we're gonna copy this oscillator here twice and feed the input here into the amplitude CV in. So not the pitch, as in tutorial number 2, but into the AMRM modulation input. And then we also copy this here and also copy this attenuation thing here so that we don't, that it's not getting too loud. So we turn this to a certain, so turn this up here and then turn the frequency down here. So, okay. Ring modulation. We have a sine wave here on a certain frequency, and you can see it here. And already because of this very low modulation here, it's in the VCO range, but it's very low. It's oscillating like so. Maybe it's something like 20 hertz or something. And this is creating this tremolo effect on this sine wave here. And now something happens when I turn up this frequency here. So the signal is being split into two separating copies, basically. There are two copies and they are frequency shifted. So it's a kind of retro, lo-fi, weird frequency pitch shifter effect that has been used a lot in sci-fi movies. One very popular example would be Star Wars Episode 5, I think, and in many other movies as well. And yeah, so this also works with the voice, basically. It works with any signal. It's a shifting effect that can be applied to the human voice. So let's remove this now and turn up the volume again.
Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden
So if I change the frequency here,
Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android.
I get different ratios between the two copies of the signal.
Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android. Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android. Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android.
Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android. Check 1, 2, I am a shiny golden android. Check 1. And that's how you can create robot voices with ring modulation.